Hi everyone! Welcome back to the channel. I feel like it has been a hot second since we uploaded and filmed.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry guys, a lot's been going on, so we apologize that we have not been able to upload, and I really just have not been active on YouTube at all these past couple weeks. It's been like a transition period, lots of new stuff, good stuff, all good stuff, but a lot going on. But we're ready to get back into it, right Nico?
Yeah, so what are we doing today?
Today, Nico is ranking the Disney princes because when he ranked the Disney princesses, there was no controversy. There was no comments of people being angry. So we thought he'd rank the Disney princes as well.
Yeah, so I expect no outrage over this one and no one to be offended at all, okay?
The Disney princess video will be linked down below. That's actually one of my favorite videos. I think it's a lot of people in like our lives have told us like that's one of their favorites.
Yeah, I had fun doing that one, so I was looking forward to doing this one too.
As always, I'm not participating because I'm indecisive and it'll be a really, really long video.
Yeah, so just me today. Maybe she'll do a series on this in the future.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, if you like the content we have here on the channel, please subscribe. If you enjoy the video, please give us a like. And if you don't like the video, give us a thumbs down, whatever. Just let us know in the comments down below and tell us your favorite Disney princess, all right?
Now, what was your criteria for ranking the Disney princes?
So
there's like debate, like princesses, like it's a little clearer, but the princes, there's not like an official list.
So, yeah, I mean, most of the princes, they're in maybe princess-oriented stories, so they don't get as much character development as they probably need. So I was looking at their situation, their character story, character arc within the story that they are in, and the general displays of heroism and their relationship with the princess that's in the movie. All right.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I tried to judge it.
Are technically all of them princes?
Some may not be true princes, but hey, this is my list. If you don't like it, go make your own. How about that? All right. Anyway, with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to go from the worst to the best. All right.
You went top to bottom when you said worst to best.
Yeah, because best is down here by the heart.
Oh, did you just make that up?
Yes. All right.
And so, I don't know. I'm in the dark. He did not tell me the order, so I'm finding out with you guys. I'm not wearing my glasses. I can't see anyway.
All right. So it's going to be 14 in total. All right. And to start off the list, I'm going to start with Hans from Frozen.
Oh, Prince Hans.
Yeah, Prince Hans. You know why? Because he's evil and he's a bad guy, so he should be last. All right, even though he is dashingly good looking.
He is not very dashing.
He's pretty good looking. Yeah, that's my opinion. I think he's a pretty good looking dude. But
that got him no points here.
No points here because that's not part of the criteria. We're going based on character, not upon looks. All right, you can't judge a book by its cover. And frankly, he's evil, so he's last. All right, take that, Hans. So he's number 14. Now, for 13, this is probably a weird one, but I have Prince Dimitri on the list from 20th Century Fox's Anastasia.
I love Anastasia.
He technically shouldn't be a Disney prince, but then Disney bought out 20th Century Fox, so I'm not really sure if that counts. Some people had it on the list, some people didn't have it on the list, so I figured I'd put him in here. But I don't know him at all, and he's Fox, so you know what?
Then what was 13. The point of all that?
I don't know. Okay. Anyway, number 12. I have a prince from a movie I didn't see. Prince Naveen from Princess and the Frog.
I love Prince Naveen.
Yeah, I think I like that movie. I just haven't gotten around to seeing it yet.
I don't know. So. I'm iffy if you're going to like.
I like the music. The music's great. I listen to the music. I just don't know the story, really.
I don't think you'll like the frog. I think you'll like the beginning and the end. I don't know how you'll feel about the whole frog part.
Well, I'll know when I see it, but Prince Naveen is 12 just for lack of not seeing him, and that's pretty much my fault. Now, give me a second here while I hunt down 11. Oh, I have Prince Edward.
From Enchanted.
Oh, yeah, from Enchanted, duh.
Did you forget already?
Not to be honest, I did. That's because he's low on the list, and I kind of don't care about him. And frankly, he's live action most of the time. And he's not used anywhere. I don't know. He's not too much of a prince. In the movie, I love how much he cares about what's her name? Giselle, yes. And that's lovely. I'd rank him higher, but I feel like I want to keep him more animated. Maybe that's my personal bias slipping through here. Probably gonna get hate for ranking him so high and forgetting his name. Oh well.
So low.
Yeah. Uh, is it one technically low though? I don't know. You get what I mean. He's towards the worst end of the
All right,
spectrum.
are we getting on to like the real
Yeah.
ones now? They
So,
feel like these were like the haven't seen it.
all right. So
Live action.
those first four out of the way. Number 10, I have Prince Ferdinand slash Florian from Snow White. No one knows what to call him. The Prince from Snow White. I have him ranked very high. Why? Because he shows up to the beginning of the movie, he sings his song, and then he disappears, and then he just kisses her at the end. Useless guy. Garbage Prince. Rank 10. Get out of here. All right.
You rank Snow White your number 2 princess.
I know.
Spoiler alert.
That's a spoiler for the video, Jess. But anyway, Snow White's fantastic. She's great, but her prince, hot garbage. Get him out of here. All right. Find her a better man. All right. Number 9, I have John Smith from Pocahontas. Now, I actually wanted to rank him a little bit higher than this, but then I was kind of thinking about it. I was thinking about some of the scenes that he's in, and when he meets Pocahontas, he's kind of like, oh, this New World stuff, this place is trash. You have trash houses. So much better back in London, you know? But he does sacrifice himself for the chief in the movie, but also he doesn't get the girl. So, I mean, honestly, also he's not historically accurate. Like, there's more John Rolfe in there and stuff like that. You can look
You've
up
never
the real
seen
story
Pocahontas
of Pocahontas.
too.
Whatever.
Very true. They
That's
don't
not
end up
canon.
together, so then technically he would never like be royalty. Like,
Yeah. So
because she's the daughter of the chief.
I have multiple problems with him, but he did like get shot for the chief and all. He was kind of heroic, so he acted, in a good way. I like him and Pocahontas. They had good chemistry, but not good enough to get him better than number 9. All right. Number 8, Prince Charming, aka Prince Henry.
Well, his name is not Prince Henry. I don't know where you got that from. Like Wikipedia is not Prince Henry.
Anyway, so Prince Charming, he's just okay, He's in the movie. He's kind of like, I'm having this ball. I don't really care about getting married. And after he meets Cinderella, he's like, damn, I gotta marry that girl. And that was like pretty much him.
He's animated so simply. Like, have you ever, he is a very simple looking person.
Well, it's not his movie, so no one cares about him. So he has no character development other than, all right, I'm going to use all the resources in the kingdom to find this one woman. And it's just kind of like, I don't know.
I liked the live action Prince Charming better, Prince Kit. Did you?
I think I did. I don't know. I don't really care about him. It was a movie about Cinderella. I was more interested in her. I feel like sometimes they do enough where these characters are notable, and other times, like, they have no character development. I feel that way about him.
You're allowed to have your opinion.
That's my opinion. All right. This might be a little controversial. We're down to number 7 here. I chose the Beast. All right.
Oh.
Yeah,
you
I know.
love the Beast.
I love the
so
Beast.
surprised.
I really do. I love the Beast. But the problem is, for like 90% of the movie, he's a gigantic jerk. And then he finally gets like some redemption towards the end as he's getting shot by Gaston and all. But like, you never see him be that good of a person. He's just getting better as you go.
I don't know. But it's not my list. It's not my list. I don't agree.
Hold on. Compared to lots of the other people on this list, though, I don't think he's as good as them. That's the only thing I feel.
Okay, I can feel that.
Because I like to see his character development. It's there. I love the Beast. I just don't think compared to some of these other characters here, he doesn't get quite as good as them as in terms of being a prince. All right. That's my opinion anyway.
Oh, I would rank him high.
Number 6, I had Prince Eric.
See, I'm surprised you ranked Eric over Beast. Because I know you like Beast. Like, you like Beauty and the Beast more.
I do like Beauty and the Beast more, but, like, you get this random stray girl that comes out of nowhere. She has no voice, no way to communicate, and he's being really nice to this woman for no apparent reason.
Because
right
for no apparent reason, he thinks that she's the girl.
Maybe,
the girl saved him,
but
then he's not. But then he doesn't think so.
Yeah, but at the same time, he didn't have to do any of that. He's treating this. Yeah, maybe she saves him, but I mean, he's royalty, so he could be like, I'm just gonna go off and go back to my castle. He doesn't have to care about her, and he acts nice to her regardless. And he's not even sure if he has feelings for this person or whatever. So it doesn't seem like that's the main driver of why he's being nice to her. I feel like he didn't really have to be nice to Ariel in the end, and they offered the castle to her. They tried to help her out, and No, I felt that was reason enough to rank him above Beast because he's right off the bat. He's nice, and then also he fights Giant Ursula by
Oh,
ramming a
you
bullet
love
into
that
her.
part.
That is a really good part of the movie, and
You always comment how you
props
like
to him
that
for
part.
that. That's being pretty heroic in my opinion. So I do rank him there. Um, let's see, number 5. Oh, I have Li Shang from Mulan. Li Shang, Shang. I have Shang from Mulan. Shang is great.
Love him.
I love Shang. I like how he's really inspiring to his troops, kind of in a way, by putting them down. But he leads them. And
It's for their own good.
yeah, he's like, he has these bum kids from the rest of China. He's like, all right, I guess I gotta,
Make a
whip
man
you
out of
guys into
you.
shape. I have like no resources and I have no idea what to do. I'm probably gonna die by the Huns. But guess what? We're gonna do the best we can here. All right. And he goes off. He tries to turn them into an army. He does the best he can to lead them. And he's not necessarily the nicest to his troops, but I feel like he did what had to be done, and that's something I can respect, especially in terms of maybe being a prince. Like sometimes you have to do that kind of thing.
I feel like his storyline with like his father and like following his father's legacy and getting that position because of his father, it's actually something I never picked up on as a kid, but as an adult I really appreciated that, and I felt like it added more dimension to Shang.
I agree with you
So
there.
I like that.
I agree with you there. And it's kind of interesting to see his character pre his father's death and post his father's death, because I think he does change his character. He kind of thinks through his decisions more than just like, all right, I'm supposed to act this way because I'm a soldier, versus like, all right, these are people and we could all die here. I feel like you can see that kind of reaction and change in his character throughout the movie, even if it's very subtle. Number 4. Where am I? Oh, I have Kristoff from Frozen. All right, Kristoff is a great character. He's so nice. He has a reindeer as a pet and ride, and kind of like a mule to carry around his ice. He was raised by trolls in like the middle of the forest. He's a hardworking man. He has like own ice business. I could respect that. He's not some sort of like, oh, I'm a prince, kind of dude.
Oh, he's not a prince at all.
He's on the list. You know what I'm saying? And he goes and
he's so sweet. Like he's just a sweet guy.
Like if I had to choose someone to hang out with from the list, it would probably be him. Like
you'd
Kristoff,
grow out with Kristoff.
Give me a fist bump there. Yeah. Bringing me to number 3. Let's see, where are we? Number 3. See, I roll all them down, and then I rank them.
Was not
probably the wrong way to do it. But number 3, we have Flynn Rider. Now, I have Flynn Rider as number 3, even though I'm wearing the shirt and I love him.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, because you see his character develop throughout the movie. He doesn't necessarily start a good person. I like seeing characters develop. I'm a big fan of that. But in terms of things he does that are really good throughout the movie, it's basically like he's kind of being shady for large portion of the movie. Then Rapunzel kind of finds out about him. Then he tries to help her out, cuts her hair selflessly, doesn't know he's going to actually survive, and then she heals him, of course. But really, that character change he has, going from like kind of the shady guy to being someone who's kind of like telling the truth and like growing into his own person is really nice. And that's why I do rank him so high on the list.
Love him so much.
Now, number 2, I had a really hard time with this one. I couldn't decide if I wanted to be Prince Ali or Aladdin, really. So I just ranked them together out of convenience, Yes. I have to say maybe I like Prince Ali a little bit more. I think he's a little bit better looking. I mean, he has money, what can I say? In all seriousness, Aladdin's number 2. And I really like Aladdin. Again, the guy has absolutely nothing in his life, and even when he gets his loaf of bread, he gives it to 2 kids. And
love Aladdin.
Aside from the little slip up when he becomes Prince Ali and it kind of goes to his head, he's ultimately a good person throughout the movie, and even wishing Genie free at the end. I mean, I think in terms of just like pure-hearted niceness, I think Aladdin has the most moments of that throughout his movie versus the other princes, in my opinion, anyway. But I guess that's what happens when you have a whole movie after your own character, which
that's like
these other characters
his movie.
Don't have. So I feel like if some of these other characters have more time to shine, they could be the same way. But frankly, Aladdin had all that screen time, so oh well. And before we move on to number 1, I have some honorable mentions. I have Tarzan up there because Tarzan's
not a Disney prince.
Not a Disney prince, but some might include him. I have Hercules, who's not a Disney prince. He's a demigod, kind of. And I also have T'Challa, who might have been number one if Jess let me put him on
Who?
there.
Wait,
Black Panther.
Oh.
T'Challa.
That's Marvel, Nico. It does not count.
Whatever. And I also have Star-Lord, because he's kind of a prince.
Star-Lord is not a prince.
His dad is like a god, okay? He's kind of like a prince. Anyway, number one. This may surprise some of you, but I put Prince Philip. I've called him Babe before, and I was serious about that.
Oh, he's sitting down. He's getting serious.
So, there's multiple reasons why Prince Philip is great.
Besides the fact that he slays a dragon.
Besides the fact that he slays a dragon. That's kind of like the end of it. But, I mean, when you watch Sleeping Beauty, he meets this girl in the middle of the woods, and he's a prince. And next second you know, he's like telling his dad, like, yeah, Dad, listen. I don't care what plans you had for me or what princess you wanted me to marry. I found this random girl in the woods, and, like, I love her. I'm going to marry this chick instead. And
how it went down.
And his dad's like, what are you saying? You can't do that. It's just like, yeah, whatever. I love her. And, like, that's really cool. You do you, bro, no matter what. Like, don't cave in. You got to fight for what you want, you know? So he goes out there, and he decides he's going to go with a girl in the middle of the woods, and then he gets attacked, and he's fighting off all these, like, henchmen of Maleficent. I don't know what they actually are. Those little monster things.
Goblins.
Yeah, maybe goblins or something like that. He's fighting these things off. He don't care. Even when he's chained up, he's like still trying to struggle his way through there. Then all of a sudden he gets out of there and he's just like, all right, I'm going to go slug Maleficent in the face. But then the fairies are like, oh, here's a sword and a shield. How about you use these instead? And he's like, all right, I don't care. I'm just going to slice her with a sword, beat her up. So he goes like chasing like this dragon. The forest is going on fire. He don't give a crap. He's going after her. Like, he's just a dude.
And the thorns. I love that part.
Yeah, he's slicing stuff. He loses his shield. He's about to fight the dragon. He's like, yeah, don't care. Just go throw my sword at you after it's enchanted. And he kills a dragon just because he liked this chick that he wanted to marry. And what does he tell his dad about this? Or tell the kingdom? Doesn't seem like he tells him anything. He's just like, I want to do this. And they're kind of like, okay. And that's the whole story. And
then coincidentally it worked out because she was a princess.
Yeah, but he didn't know that.
But it worked out for his favor.
Honestly, didn't really matter to him. He didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, all right, that's a little cherry on top. Cool. But yeah, that's why Prince Philip is bae and he's number one.
Underrated scene in Sleeping Beauty is in the opening when he meets his future wife Aurora when she's a newborn, and he has that like kind of like look on his face. I never
thought about that.
I always liked that part. I always thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Well,
that's my list.
That's your list.
Like it, love it, hate it. That's what it is. All right, comment down below whether you agreed with me or not.
And tell us your favorite Disney prince, and tell us if you want Nico to rank anything else.
How about sidekicks next?
Ooh, sidekicks.
Sidekicks. All right, that's the video.
Oh, have a magical day.
May the force be with you.
Bye.